logical connection between particular sentences and paragraphs. What are the three connections we're looking for, Jay?
Compare, contrast, cause and effect, and sequence.
Exactly. So let's take a look at yesterday's typewriters. 3 fingers, 3 fingers, 3 fingers. Who's my student leader back here? Student teacher. You are, Jay?
Yes.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and start guiding your group, and I'm going to sit tight right here. I'm going to watch you guys, and I'm going to jump in every now and then, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Fingers, fingers that have you. Have you ever heard the sound of a typewriter? Have you used one? Few people use typewriters today, but the typewriter is one of the great inventions in the history.
Okay. I didn't see any thumbs go in the middle. No one saw any connections. No, you didn't see any compare and contrast, cause and effect, or sequence. No. Remember, Jay, as student teacher, make sure you're talking with your group, okay? Making sure they're on task. Who's my attentive agent back here? But she's not here. Okay, you're going to be my attentive agent now, okay? Make sure people are focused. All right, Jay, so remember, stop and discuss. Stop and discuss. Okay, take over.
Second paragraph on imagine.
1, 2, 3, go. Imagine.
Imagine writing with a pencil or pen all day long. Think about how slow work was before typewriters. People began to create typewriters more than
Being faster, correct? So, in the organizer you guys created, in your notebook, the organizer you guys created, we made a shorter organizer than we usually do, right? We did a modified organizer. So, what type of connection did we see there? Okay, now this one, I wouldn't say it's tricky, but it doesn't really stand out that much. It's our first one so far.
I think it might be compare and contrast, because it was comparing regular pencils and pens to the typewriter.
Okay, who else?
I would agree with Jay because, like you said, it's comparing. Because
But look in there, look carefully in that paragraph. Look carefully in that paragraph. Did we see anything about pencils or pens?
Yes.
Yes, we did. And they used them how long? All day long, right? Okay. So, so we're comparing, contrasting things of the past to things of now, correct? Okay. So, quickly, let's put CC in our organizer.
Do we need to write a little number?
Don't worry about that right now. Now let's list our text evidence. All right. So what would be our first text evidence? Think for a second. Think for a second. I want you guys to get ready to discuss with each other. When I say go, I want Jay and Morgan to discuss. When I say go, I want you to discuss. Which, by the way, I don't know why you're all the way over here. You need to be sitting next to her. You don't need to sit next to me all the time. Come on. All right. So, quickly, you have 10 seconds to reread that paragraph. On your mark, get set, go in your head. Okay, so, class. I want you and your partners to discuss real quick. What text evidence would you list in your organizer? Remember, this is a shortened organizer just for today, just for back here. When we're done with this, then we're going to extend it, okay? Then we're going to do some writing. So, quickly, you and your partners discuss what text evidence would you list here and here. Remember, you said compare and contrast and things of the past to things of now. On your mark, set, go.
Makes it faster than it was before typewriters.
Typewriters?
So that's why I would say compare and contrast.
They write faster because... I would say compare and contrast, because technically the same thing that you said, that because Dia said imagine writing with a pencil all day long, that takes slower than writing with a typewriter.
Yeah, the typewriter, it says, as you're here, it wanted to help people and also speak up faster.
Okay, very, very good. Okay, so take what you and your partners discussed and list your text evidence quickly for this connection. List the text evidence for both of the instances for this connection. Let's do it quickly so we can move on. Right. On your mark, get set, go.
It's talking about this and it's saying that it was $100. So I would say it is comparing that. Because it tells you from this paragraph. So it's the compare. Yeah, so it's the compare. It's comparing. It's kind of comparing.
Class.
Yes.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second. Is it possible to have more than one connection? Yeah, it is. Keep that in mind, okay?
Okay.
All right, get back. Go. All right. We have to cut this short. I know some of you are still talking, but we have to move on. Before I choose someone, do I have any volunteers who want to discuss with the group? Any volunteers? You guys are shy today. Okay. Madison, you shared last time. Let's hear from Jay, and then you're talking, okay? Can't be hiding over there, all right? Say hands and eyes.
Hands and eyes. Me
Sure.
and my partner think that the connection is cause and effect because they said that the cause was that typewriters were easier to type and it was more faster. The effect was that when was pencils, it's more slower to type for the office paper.
Okay, all right. Does anybody have anything they want to disagree with or agree with? It's okay to disagree with your group. Just make sure you explain why.
I agree with Jay because typewriters were faster than writing with pencil.
Awesome. You know what I loved about that? She agreed with what he said. And she didn't just say, oh, I agree because you're right, or I agree because that makes sense. She agreed, and then she said why she agreed. She included text evidence to support why she agrees, and which makes his connection that he identified as being very, very much stronger. So let's quickly get busy writing in your organizer, quickly list the text evidence, list the connections, and then we're going to be getting a sticky note and talking about why the author uses the connections and how the author uses the connections.